guys, welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for stopping by. So you know what, I've been eating a lot of Peruvian food lately and it's so delicious, packed with so many amazing flavors. But the one thing I've been really loving is the Peruvian chicken. Now I've never made it before until today, so if you want to see how I make it and how it all turned out, then keep watching. But before we get started, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And let me just remind you that I do have a second channel here on YouTube and it's called April Time. So if you can go over there and subscribe to that as well, I would really appreciate it. So, and don't forget to click on that notification bell just in case when I do drop a video, you will be the first to know, okay? So enough talking, let's go ahead and get cooking. So I went ahead and I cleaned my chicken thighs with lemon, vinegar, and salt. And now I'm just going to make a marinade. So I'm going to put the chicken in a Ziploc bag. And now I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of olive oil. I'm adding 4 teaspoons of chopped garlic. And I'm going to squeeze the juice of 1 lime. I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of smoked paprika and cumin, and also some sea salt and some black pepper. So now I'm going to close up the bag and I'm going to zip it up all the way and make sure you take all the air out. And now I'm just going to mix it around and I'm going to make sure that the chicken is coated really well with the marinade. And then I'm going to put it back in a bowl and I'm going to let it sit in the refrigerator for at least 1 to 24 hours. So while the chicken is marinating, I'm going to make a delicious green sauce. So in my blender, I'm going to add a cup of cilantro, a half a cup of mayonnaise, a fourth of a cup of Greek yogurt. I've already taken out most of the seeds out of 2 jalapenos, but if you want to keep them in for a more spicier kick, then the choice is yours. I have 1 teaspoon of chopped garlic, and I'm going to squeeze half a lime. I have some yummy extra virgin olive oil and I'm going to go ahead and add 2 tablespoons to the blender. And then you want to blend everything until the sauce is nice and smooth. Now once it's done blended, I'm going to pour it into a medium-sized bowl. Look how beautiful and green that is. And at the very end, I'm going to add in some sea salt and black pepper. I'm going to give it a quick stir. I'm going to taste test it. And you guys, it is so delicious. But you know what? I'm going to go ahead and cover it up and I'm going to let it sit in the refrigerator because the longer you let it sit, the more delicious it gets. So while the sauce is chilling in the refrigerator and the chicken is still marinating, I'm going to make some yellow rice. So I'm going to start off by chopping a half a cup of onions. Now I'm going to heat up some olive oil over medium heat and I'm going to go ahead and add in the onions and I'm going to saute them until they're soft and translucent. Now once my onions are sauteed, I'm going to add in 2 teaspoons of chopped garlic and I'm going to go ahead and stir that in. And now I'm going to add in a half a teaspoon of onion powder, cumin, and of course turmeric. And of course near the end, I want to season that onion mixture with some sea salt and some black pepper. And now I'm going to add in a cup and a half of some jasmine rice. Jasmine rice is my favorite rice to cook. And as you continue to stir in the rice and coat it with the mixture, you can see that the turmeric is going to turn the rice yellow. This is some really delicious rice. Now I'm going to add 2.5 cups of chicken broth. And you want to continue to stir and make sure that the rice is mixed really well so it's not sticking to the bottom. You want to bring the rice up to a boil and then to a simmer. Cover it up and allow the rice to cook between 15 and 18 minutes. So my chicken has been marinating in the refrigerator for around 6 hours and it smells so good. And here you have the option of either putting the chicken on a grill, but I'm going to put it in a dish and I'm going to bake it in the oven. So I preheated a hot oven at 450 degrees and I'm going to bake it out between 45 and 50 minutes. So after 15 minutes of cooking, I'm ready to add 3/4 cup of frozen peas to the rice, and I'm just going to take a fork and fluff it up and make sure that all the liquid is gone, and then I'm going to cover it up and just let it sit for another 2 to 3 minutes until it's perfect. After baking in the oven for 50 minutes, my chicken is finally done. It looks and smells delicious and is golden brown, and you know what? Baking at a high heat, the skin is nice and crispy. So my rice is also done. I'm going to fluff it one more time with my fork, and you guys, it really does smell so good. So yeah, I've been eating a lot of Peruvian food lately. I have a really good friend that introduced it to me, and I fell in love with it, and I can't wait to try other recipes, and that green sauce especially is really good. So if you love it, give it a try. She tried it and she absolutely loved it, so I think I did a pretty good job. It's made with really simple ingredients and it's really easy to make. But that is it. If you enjoyed this recipe, please give it a big thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. Share it with everybody you know. Follow me on my new channel. It's called April Time here on YouTube. And if you give this recipe a try, please comment down below and let me know what you think. You guys, before you leave, don't forget to subscribe to my channel by hitting that subscriber button you see at the bottom of the screen, and if you want to see another video, go ahead and click that box you see right over there. But until then, thank you so much for watching. I love and appreciate all of you, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye bye.